Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of Pan TheOrganizer. So today I'm giving you a 3-month update on the performance of the new CarPro BlackOut tire coating. So I applied 2 layers of this in early May of 2021, and today, at the moment of filming this video, we are August 16, 2021. So just over 3 months have passed by. CarPro states that this tire coating is said to last for up to 6 months, and it has many properties that they promise. So let's go over, first of all, let me show you once again. This is the tire coating itself. So this is the new CarPro BlackOut. And a little correction they had on the first iteration. So this was the original box when it was released. If you can tell here up front, they had said it was a water-based tire coating. They actually did a correction on that because it is a solvent-based tire coating. So this is the new packaging now. So they removed that water-based tire coating, and now obviously it is a solvent based. They also apparently did a few updates to this new formula to add a little bit more gloss, because as you'll see, it's quite a matte finish. And as time goes by, it becomes even more matte. So if that's something you're looking for, well, the effect is perfect. So hopefully you can see on screen, this is what they look like right now. We're going to proceed to wash the tires in this video, and we're going to clean them using a tire cleaner. And we're going to dry them, and we're going to have a look, of course, at the water behaviors, because they have some self-cleaning properties, and all the promises are on the label here. So let's see them on screen. So they say self-cleaning properties, hydrophobic properties, UV resistance, solvent and salt resistance, abrasion resistance. So when you're using your brush to scrub the tires, to clean them, preserves a satin black shine, and it's VOC free. So the pricing, by the way, I'll drop the links to the product in the description under the video for you guys to check them out. But it's roughly 55 USD for a 50 ml version and 110 USD for the 100 ml version. So it's not cheap by any stretch of the imagination. It is relatively expensive. However, if it did last, and as you'll probably see right now, it did quite a good job. After 3 months, well, I have no doubt that it can resist up to 6 months. I clean my car twice weekly, so I've been using tire cleaners on it, including Multi-X by CarPro themselves. I've been using Adam's Tire Cleaner, PNS Brake Buster, so a bunch of different things that I like to use to see how chemically resistant it was. So we're going to have a look at this by cleaning them, seeing the water behavior, because that's one of the things. The dirt has less of a tendency to stick on these tires. By the way, quick disclosure, this is not a sponsored video, and CarPro did not pay for the video, and they didn't even send me the product. I ordered this product on my own. So let's go ahead and start cleaning so we can see what it looks like right now. All right, guys, let's get the tire cleaning going. So we're going to first start by rinsing. Next, to clean the tires, I'm going to be using the Adams Polishes Wheel and Tire Cleaner, one of my favorite wheel and tire cleaners. By the way, I did a comparison of different wheel and tire cleaners recently on my channel if you want to check that out to see which one is my favorite one. Spread that on tires. We're going to take our Tough Shine Stiff Bristle Brush, spray a bit of that cleaner in there. And we're going to scrub the sidewall. So as you can tell, the foam is relatively white. The wheels weren't that dirty. But one good thing about it, when they say self-cleaning properties, they're serious. I noticed that over the course of those 3 months, it didn't have a tendency to accumulate dirt that much. It's like the dirt, the mud, the debris doesn't stick as much on the tires. And all you really need to clean them is actually just a pH neutral car shampoo if you want. And you scrub the tires and you're good to go. I've been testing with chemicals. So like I said, the Adams Polishes Wheel and Tire Cleaner, the PNS Brake Buster, also CarPro Multi-X, either diluted 1-to-1 or neat, so straight out of the bottle. And it has great chemical resistance because it's still present on there. So let's go ahead and rinse this off. So hopefully you can tell on camera the hydrophobic properties are still present. So when they say it's a semi-permanent form of tire coating or tire protection, they're absolutely right. It lived up to its expectations. It's still highly present, so I have no reason to doubt that it will last the full 6 months of durability claims. And yeah, look at this. So you can tell the hydrophobic properties. Look at that water beading. Let me bring you in perhaps for a even tighter shot. So once again, look at all this water beading and the hydrophobic properties. And yeah, some tremendous water beading and a very uniform finish, by the way, as well. So yeah, that's part of the self-cleaning properties. That's why the tires stay cleaner than any other tire dressing that I've used. So tire coatings are a real deal, and they hold up quite well, even through brushing with a stiff nylon bristle brush that I had been using over these 3 months. Well, it's still present and still holding strong. So now let's dry the tire and see the overall appearance so you guys can have a better look of what it looks like now. All right, guys, so on screen right now, you can see the end results. So this satin, very matte type of appearance, a very uniform finish still. It has tons of chemical resistance. As you saw, of course, the tire and wheel cleaners will not remove this. I've tried many and it's still on there. So yeah, that's up to you to decide if that's what you want, because this is highly chemical resistant. So the durability is definitely there. We're over 3 months after the initial application. I had applied 2 coats. By the way, application is very important that you follow the instructions. You got to prep the tires well and follow the curing time between the layers, the appropriate drying time, and then the full curing time of the tire. I have a video, of course, on the full application on my channel. I'll leave that in the description under the video if you want to check out that initial application video or tutorial. And so now, what about the finish? Personally, I think I prefer a finish that's a bit glossier, and they say that they have addressed that in the updated formula. So this is the newer one. So they removed the water-based dressing notice in the front because, again, it is a solvent-based tire coating that lasts up to 6 months. And this new formula is supposed to have a bit more gloss. So I haven't had the time to try it out, or the updated formula, but I will eventually. And I also want to see how this will resist the salt in the winter months, because it has been released for me, at least in Canada, after winter. So I'll be looking forward to reapplying this in the future when this one is done after these 6 months, and see how that does. For the rest of the claims, again, on the side of the packaging here, so they had spoken about self-cleaning properties. Absolutely. The tires are very easy to clean during maintenance washes. So obviously self-cleaning, just like ceramic coatings on paint, it doesn't mean that the tire cleans itself. It means it's easier to clean during the maintenance washes because the dirt has less of a tendency to stick on the tires, and I absolutely did notice that. And that is probably due to the great hydrophobic effects. As you saw, the water beading was still very present, so the water doesn't seep in or absorbs into the tires. It stays on top and flushes away easily, making cleaning easy and drying the tires a breeze. Also, UV resistance, that's hard to prove, but we'll believe them on that promise. Solvent and salt resistant, well, definitely solvent resistant. All the cleaners that I used on there, including some mineral spirits, will not strip away the coating. So they did a fantastic job as far as the chemical durability. For salt resistance, again, we're going to see during the winter. Abrasion resistant, absolutely. I've been using the Tough Shine stiff bristle tire brush twice a week, every time I washed my wheels and tires and washed the car, of course. So it resisted this, absolutely no problem. The only thing of note is on the edges here a bit. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I do. There was some abrasion due to some rocks. Now I have a brand new home, so a brand new construction. This is just over a year old, and because it is a new development, the roads haven't been paved yet, and they're full of gravel. So it did abrade a bit of the top portion slightly, so near the edge, but I mean, that is some heavy duty stuff. and it's not anything against the coating, but that's just in case you're wondering if you see this like very slight abrasion on the top. If you live in a rocky road, maybe this is not the coating for you, because it could do, or it could remove a bit of that on the top. Preserves satin black shine. Well, that's up to you to decide. I see that there is a coating there. Obviously, this was meant to be a more matte appearance or OEM appearance tire coating, so a lot of people love that, myself included, but I do have to admit it was a bit glossier on initial application. So for the first month to month and a half, it had a bit more gloss, and it was just that perfect finish that I really enjoyed. So again, go check that initial video out so you can see what it looked like initially. Maybe I'll put that on screen right now for you to see. So the initial application, once that was done, that finish was absolutely pure perfection. So not too glossy, but not overly matte as well. You could tell that there was some kind of protection on the tire, and it was a nice crisp finish. So here, after over 3 months, we see that it has faded a bit, but it is definitely present. It has a uniform appearance. It has this nice black sheen, so the tires look healthy as well. So it's a very cool look, and if that's for you, well, perfect. And again, they also say that they improved the formula very quickly, actually, in the revised formulation that I got here. So I'll be testing to see if there's a bit more gloss added, because a lot of people, myself included, like that. Another quick note, during these 3 months, over 3 months that I had this on, I did not apply any other tire dressing, so I wanted to see the pure performance of this tire coating, so nothing else was applied onto there, to give you an idea. And I think now moving forward, now that I did this test and I see that it's there, I think it'll be a perfect base layer of protection. And what I'll do every now and then, I think I'll apply a layer of one of my favorite tire dressings, which is CarPro Pearl, diluted 1-to-1 with water. So 50% water, 50% CarPro Pearl, and probably start using that tire dressing as a topper to just give me a bit more gloss and shine, which is what I like. So overall, would I recommend this product? Absolutely. If you're looking for something that's very durable, that has chemical resistance, that has abrasion resistance to brushes, that has, well, again, that great 6 months durability, I have no reason to doubt that this will go at least 5 months of real world durability. This is my everyday driver. And you want that especially matte satin black appearance, well, this is definitely the one for you. The only downside that I see to this, or the only con, is the price. It is quite expensive, so $55 US for a 50 ml bottle, or 110 USD for a 100 ml bottle. But again, you have to take into consideration that, well, technically you apply that once, 2 coats, and if you go up to 6 months, you're not applying anything else. So for those of you who want ease of maintenance, ease of cleaning, have that long-lasting look and finish and protection, well, yeah, if the price suits you, well, I don't see why you wouldn't apply this. So thumbs up to this product. Again, I'll leave the link in the description under the video for you guys to check it out. Once again, if you want to see the application tutorial, go ahead, check that out on my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one.